we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Welcome to Salute. Here we go once again. It is the show that salute the men and women who wore and are still wearing the U.S. military uniform. I am, of course, Joe Ugly, and this is...
I'm Shakiria.
That's my daughter, the U.S. Marine.
Hell yeah.
Oh, Lord, forgive her. I am, of course, U.S. Army veteran.
Nobody cares. Go.
So she says, but that's our banter. I'm going to let you
All right.
kick it off with what's good. Go ahead.
Have you heard of We Listen and We Do Not Judge Challenge, Military Edition? That's what we're doing. Have you seen
The
that?
Listen But Do Not Judge challenge?
Yeah. So it's
No.
like people will say the craziest crap and you're just supposed to listen and don't judge them.
Right.
So this one's Military Edition.
So I'm going to ask you to listen to us and don't judge us.
I'm going to reel off like 4 or 5 of the comments that I thought was hilarious. This is for people, active duty, usually where it gets crazy. So, all right, let's go. The first one is, I was always asleep on gate guard. The I'm guarding with blanks.
I can't judge you, but it's so true.
That is hilarious because I used to think, why am I here? Why am I standing here? Because they don't give you rounds. You have the gun, but we're just here 24 hours just staring. What if someone does approach? What do you do then?
First of all, it's called preparation. It's preparing for if you end up in that. You don't be like, last minute, what do I do? What do I do?
You're not going to do last minute,
Here's
but...
what you do. You have gate watch.
Right.
Or what you did before without rounds, live rounds.
But this is like active duty, not boot camp gate watch.
I know. Same thing applies.
I think you need rounds, but at least close by. Maybe not in the gun, because people do stupid shit. At least close enough.
Somebody's going to shoot somebody in the middle of the night. That's why.
That's probably why they didn't do it. All right, next one.
I got guard duty with you? Oh, yeah.
I know. I never ran a PFT or CFT after catching my gunnery sergeant with a PFC in the crypto room.
Oh! Oh!
That's a fair trade. Damn, he was skating through his whole career because the gunny could say nothing to him after that.
Like, who you yelling at? You need to bring down that energy. Do I need to remind you what I saw?
Right.
Okay.
You're good.
PFC. How we doing? You good?
That's a good way to have somebody in your pocket, especially a gunny.
You know, I had a roommate who was pretty much like that. And he had everyone on blackmail.
It's a good tactic in the military. It gets you where you want to get, that's for sure.
When they went for him, they got him.
Oh. The next one, it says, there's a reason I've gone to the chaplain. They ain't telling and neither am I.
Nah. You see, I never understood the whole go to a chaplain and talk and tell. I'm not telling anyone, any human being. I am not telling another human being stuff I got away with.
Some people need to get it off their chest or you'll eat them alive. And the chaplain literally, unless it's like I'm going to murder someone or I'm going to do this, then they can't. You could tell them anything you did and they can't say anything.
That's okay. That's okay.
Well, maybe you don't have a guilty conscience, but some people do.
Well, I have guilty conscience. I just bottle it up and spit it out.
Let's see how that works
am bad.
out.
Let me put it this way. I finally found my spaces to unpack. I got therapy now.
Okay. Well, that's what a chaplain is for, therapy.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No,
you
it's
can
not.
go to him to just talk.
Go to a
you
therapist. Want. They're bound by law.
Yeah, and he's bound by God.
And which God is he serving?
Whatever one you want him to
And
serve.
his God might be a tattletale. I ain't playing. Nope.
He can't say nothing. He can't.
He could.
Because that's like an oath they take. Unless it's you're going to murder your gunny or staff sergeant, he cannot say anything or report you. That's why they have them.
Or if he has a gambling problem and he wants to tell someone to have something over you, or now you got a problem.
The chances of that are slim. That's much slimmer than I think.
You know, they used to say the chances of little boys getting touched by priests is very slim.
Oh, my God. We're not doing that. I'm not doing that. Oh, my God.
I'm just saying.
All right. Let's go to the next one. So it says, not having an overnight LeBeau slip, sneaking back into the base for accountability at 3 a.m. in the morning, shoved in the trunk was not illegal.
Wow. Okay, I'm not going to judge.
Did that.
I'm not going to judge. All I can say is
that whole shoved in the trunk thing is crazy because you can lose everything if they catch you. I know 2 dudes who did lose everything.
No, you can't. You could probably end up being nominated for Secretary of Defense.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. On the right side of the party, yeah.
There you go.
You might be.
Come on.
Oh, Jesus.
No
Okay.
limit.
All right, the final one. Someone said, I can't risk losing my disability, so I'm going to sit this one out.
You know what's really interesting, though? I find it so interesting to me that your gen so understand your disability.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, my God.
Yes. I mean, now they're like, this is all I'm serving for.
And rightfully so. I mean,
Rightfully
what I
so.
was serving for, reputation, love of country, all that. No, listen, man, I was hook, line, I was sold, hook, line, and sinker.
No, it's funny that you mentioned that because I was having a conversation with the producer yesterday, and he was just asking me, like, why did you join?
Yeah.
And I was telling him, because they said school was free. I remember that Army sign that they had in my school.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, it says 100% free tuition. And I got my letter back from Krusty Quinnipiac saying they were going to give me $20,000 a year off the tuition, which means I would still have to pay $30,000. I said, nah, that's not happening.
Wow.
I didn't know anything about benefits until I was like more in, right? But I didn't know none of that.
You knew something about benefits.
I just knew I was going to get free school, and that was good enough for me.
I didn't know about school, but that wasn't motivating me any. No, that wasn't it.
Well, you're not a school cat, so.
Yeah, I'm really not. You know, like, but I had to jump up off the block. The block is hot. The block is hot.
Well, everybody has a reason.
No, the block wasn't hot for me. It's just like I just knew if I didn't get up off the block, it would have got hot. You know, I just had that feeling. You know, I wanted to do something.
What did 50 Cent say? That the only gang he believes in is the sororities. Because the street gangs don't end in nothing but violence and somebody dying. But when you're doing a sorority, it is a gang, and at least you could get places with it.
Shoot, they throw up gang signs, they do all kinds of things. Come on, what are you? Come on,
they
sororities.
They haze you the same way to get in.
Yo.
You know? What is the male's one called? It's not sorority.
Fraternity.
Fraternities, yeah, that's what the one.
Yeah.
Either way, same thing. But that's hilarious that he said that.
50 is something.
He's a mess. But all right, so that's it, and then we're gonna jump into formation. Formation, fall in. All right, so today's formation is the VA lowers life insurance premium for more than 3 million veteran service members and spouses. So these decrease in premiums, which is the VGLI. If you're still active duty, it's the SGLI, the one that they give you, $450,000 for. Okay. And then obviously your spouse gets that as well. So the VGLI is for people that are already out. Once you get out, you're supposed to transfer over to the VGLI if you want to, because SGLI only covers you up to 180 days after you get out. So you transfer to the VA. The VA wants more people to sign up for their VGLI, so they're going to reduce the premium between 2 to 17%. Obviously, depending on your age. If you're 65, you're probably not getting it. No, you probably will, but you'll pay $1,000 a month. You know? So instead of paying $1,500, you'll pay $1,000. Yeah. I mean, you're old. That's what insurance is for. Heavy gut check right there. But they highlight that depending on your age. They highlighted that for a reason. That's Absolutely. How I knew. Because the older you are, the more you're going to pay. Exactly. But here's what I got to say. Young ones, listen close. Get your insurance. Get your life insurance while you're young. Pay that low premium. By the time you hit 45, 50, it'll probably start paying for itself anyway. Yep. So or you could turn around and sell them. You could sell your policy if you want and walk away with it. There are so many different things that you can do with life insurance. So I would say to anyone who's young, get your life insurance and do not let it lapse. No. Do not let it lapse. All you do, pay that premium every month. If for veterans that are service connected, you can just have them take it out of your benefits. The monthly benefits, they'll just take out $25, $30, however much you want a coverage. But I think you could get up to a $50,000 coverage for like $25. And it might be less now if you fall into that 3 million veterans.
If you're
we're
young.
talking about.
Yeah, if you're young.
Which is
yeah.
the ones that are getting out my age.
Right.
You'll probably you don't have to pay more than $50. If you want to, that's because you wanted to get like exactly.
You're gonna blow $50 at the club. Stop playing.
Yeah, on Uber, you burn that anytime. So
There you go. Uber, the
easy.
club, 2 drinks at the club, and you're done. That's saving that's something to protect your life. You just, instead of like, you're at the club, you're like, what would you like to drink? I got an insurance policy to pay. I got to go pay my insurance.
If you're buying drinks at the club, you have $50 to pay for insurance. That's all I know.
Exactly. Find something to
expensive.
do with it.
Exactly. So all those eligible for this update will automatically receive it. There's nothing you have to do. You'll just see a decrease in your premium. And the VA and myself, obviously, he said, strongly encourages you guys to join, especially once you leave active duty. Just roll it over into the VGLI. It's a very easy process. Just go to va.gov, type in life insurance, and there'll be all the information there for you, for your spouse, and it's a quick and easy process.
And if you don't have a spouse, still keep your life insurance.
Exactly.
Stop playing. I'm telling you. When you hit 40, 45.
It's harder to get it at that
point. Forget it.
Get it while
Especially
you're young.
if you've been shot at. No, I'm just kidding.
All right. Well, yeah, that's all. So premium will decrease for roughly 3 million people. There's not a specific group. It's just you'll just notice the difference. You might get a letter or something that says your premium will decrease. But you don't have to do any changes or make any changes. And if you want to up it because your premium did decrease, then better for you. You get more money, or your family get more money if something happens to you.
Yeah, people only look at life insurance as the benefit to others. No, there are benefits to yourself too, trust.
It's like
there are benefits to yourself.
If you know how to use it.
Yeah, speak with a financial advisor. That I'm not, but do that.
Yeah,
there are
you
benefits.
can do a lot with it.
There are benefits to it.
All righty, let's roll into hot topics.
Hot topics.
All right, so
how hot is this topic?
Not that hot.
Oh,
well, it depends on if you're in the Army or not.
I knew it was something about I knew it was something about Army.
All right, so the Army is cutting popular education benefits, credential assistance, and officers are no longer eligible for that program. Probably because y'all make too much money, but that's not my business. Anyway, so this program was created for enlisteds because it's harder for them to transition into civilian world. So it was like it's a $4,000 a year program.
Yeah, she works she works for a university.
$400, yeah, right. $4,000 a year annually to help you get like fields like cybersecurity, coding, personal training, commercial truck driving. So that way, if you get those credentials while you're in, you can have an easier time transition into a paying career when you get out. If you don't want to go to college, let's say, right? But they're now slashing those benefits to $2,000 annually, and you can't use them more than 3 times in a decade. And like I said, officers, you guys aren't getting it either. No longer starting 2025.
You know, in a previous episode, I told you what this is done. You know, they say that in the Army, the pay is mighty fine. They give you $100.
They take back 99.
They take back 99.
That is true. Yeah.
You know, it is like, here it is. They give this. Got people all hyped up and signed up.
I know.
Especially you benefit jockeys. They got you signed up nicely. Then all of a sudden, midstream, the military. I'm telling you, the Department of Defense is the one organization that have the biggest scissor you ever saw. They were cut in the middle.
And this is evil, too, because they initiated a program to help.
Yeah.
And they're like, wait. Too many people are using it. We're spending too much money.
This is why they don't tell veterans half their benefits.
Exactly, because they don't want you to use. They want to say we're doing it, we're doing good, we're doing all these things for you, but don't really use it.
Meanwhile, we'll spend $30,000 for a boat. A boat to put in one of the Go to Home Depot.
Yeah.
Go to Home Depot.
A boat, I know, that's crazy.
A boat could cost so much money, yet you're cutting all this benefits.
Right.
And it's the same boat. It's nothing special.
Well,
they claim that the boats will rust quicker.
That's not the military's problem now. That's the Sikorsky, Lockheed problem. Okay,
Actually, they can only do it because they have a customer. It's called supply and demand.
Right.
If the military starts saying, well, we're not ordering, what are they going to do?
But why wouldn't they order?
No,
Where they going
they
to
say-
get the things from?
Said where we get it from?
Yeah.
When you cut your cost. We're going to we have enough mechanics to keep what we have in the air.
I was about to say barely. Them things is dropping like flies. So yeah, they're gonna spend that $30,000 for that bowl if they need to. But $4,000 a year is too much. It's too much now.
Yeah, I mean, come on. But they don't need a $30,000 boat in a freaking. No, the military got to stand up. They got to stand up and just say, no, we're not paying that much.
They should. They definitely should stand up to them.
I mean, why are you the military if you can't stand up to some damn contractor?
Because the contractors are prior military and they're taking advantage of the DOD.
Exactly.
They weren't paying them when they were in the military. Now they work for Sikorsky. Now they're getting a buttload of money. So
They're shaking them down.
I don't blame them. Yeah, there's.
No, I do, because it hits veterans.
It hits veterans.
They cut veterans benefits when they get
have-
shook down like that.
Do they?
Yeah.
Well, that's not veterans. That's active duty. That's not us.
Well, same thing.
That's true. Yeah.
They start
But
with
they still
active
have
and
TA,
then they.
and you still, if you qualify and you get out honorably, you'll still have tuition. GI Bill to use. So, you know what I'm saying? There's just. I don't know what to do.
All I can tell
It is
you
what
is,
it is.
right now with all the oligarchs coming in office next, it's like my concern.
Gonna get cut to $0. So take advantage of the CA program while you can. It does expire next year. 2,000 could cover some certificates, but you can't use it more than 3
With
times.
inflation, they're gonna like, oh, here's a pencil.
If like personal trainer and cyber, you could get some certificates for less than 1,000.
Here's this 10-pound weight. May I have your $2,000, please? Everybody's got a shakedown. It's a shakedown.
It is.
That's
It
what
is.
it
And let's see what 2025 brings, but we'll be here to pass on all that news to y'all.
All that news. All of that.
Yep. That's all I got for now.
Oh, okay. Well, there you have it. Once again, it was a lot of fun having you guys hang out here with us as we salute the men and women who wore and are still wearing the U.S. military uniform. Okay, tell them what they got to do.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
What she said.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Here we go! 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 Here we go!